And right now, there's a desperate search for a missing 9-year-old who has autism.
Omarion Humphrey was last seen on the 4th of July at a park in Davison Township. The police chief is now asking anyone within a 10-mile radius to check trail cameras for any sign of Omarion. Investigators have expanded their search area from a 2-mile perimeter to a 5-mile perimeter, and the Amber Alert for Omarion is highlighting a very important issue about when children with autism go missing.
Now, according to the Autism Safety Coalition, 49% of children with autism engage in wandering behavior. 35% attempt to wander at least once per week. The organization also says more than a third of children with autism who wander are never or rarely able to communicate basic information.
Joining us now, Camille Proctor from the Color of Autism and Andrew Gammicchia, a Shelby Township police officer who's helped train police how to search for missing children who have autism. Thank you both for joining us today. I'll start with you, Andrew. What do you tell police, and are there different strategies when the missing child, as in this case, has autism?
Well, I mean, there's definitely different strategies because you have to know the background of a little bit of information about autism, first of all, and then definitely you want the background of the individual because with children with autism, each one is totally different from the other. There's no one set designed for an autistic person. So you have to understand what the likes and dislikes are of the individual and how to look for the certain
certain behaviors, like talk to their parents about what they like to do, what they may not want to avoid, so forth.
Like with the case with Mars here, got information that he is he's capable of climbing. He likes to hide in small places, and there's certain other traits that he's afraid of large animals, and of loud noises. So things like that are important to know, especially with an individual with autism.
Camille, your group says about half of children with autism engage in wandering behavior. Why is that?
I'm not really sure. It's just an instinct, and many of them are really drawn to water. And that's one of the reasons why we advise families to get their children that have autism enrolled in swimming lessons and things of that nature. There's also some things that parents can do to protect themselves. They could go to a hardware store and pick up one of these. These are just door alarms, and you can put them on your door and it'll let you know when the child exits. And they'll sound off. And I think they're probably about $7. One other thing that we recommend, which comes from the National Autism Association, is the Big Red box. And inside the Big Red box is this helpful toolkit, and it just gives you a list of things that you can write in about your child in the event something happens. And this is going to be very helpful to the search. But there's so many reasons why children wander, but most importantly, there's a bill right now at the Senate called S-163. It's Avante's law, and what that law will do is it will put things in place to help track these children when they wander, and also it will fund police training for events like this. And in addition, it will offer some monies so that parents can have tracking devices similar to what is in place for people who have Alzheimer's. And so that's the goal. We want to push that bill because, as you see, in the past month, we've had 12 or more wandering cases, but for certain we've had 8 fatalities.
Right, Andrew, I need to bring you in really quickly on this. ABC did a news story about wandering children with autism. There's actually instances where kids survive all sorts of odds and go on for weeks. In this particular case, the weather's not bad. It's warm. I mean, is hope out there that he is just hiding someplace?
Oh, definitely. I mean, one of the things I know, I have a son with autism. One of the things that I do know is that he has a high tolerance for for pain or for any type of situation. So he's got a great survival instinct. And the key with looking at in Mars's case here is that they're doing a great job out there. We were out there Sunday helping with the search, and they're doing a great job. They're doing the search and rescue just like a normal search and rescue would be done.
Well, we certainly hope the best for him, and we do trust the police are on top of this one.
Well, definitely.
Andrew, thank you so very much. Camille, also thank you for your time today.